Just gotta constantly remind people.
But it's not. I'm not trying to go like fucking Brennan's tactless ass.
Yeah, right.
Because Brennan will he thinks he would point at a rape victim and go, you got raped. He, instead of just making light of a dark situation.
Right. He doesn't.
Is not the same thing.
Yeah, there's a clever way to prove, like, it's just a joke, and then there's just outright being an asshole.
Yeah, he doesn't understand that very much.
Yeah, there's, have you ever seen 13 Reasons Why?
No, I've heard I heard they want to take that off the air now because it's super graphic and it's advocating suicide.
Okay. Yes, that was a huge thing too. It's so fucking dumb because that show is it's definitely in the top 10 of my favorite shows made within, I don't know, in modern day times, I'd say. Last 5 years, whatever. And it's so well written. It's based on a book. So, there you go. Great foundation. And the first season is fucking amazing. I never read the book, so I don't know how well it keeps to the book, but I know as a show, I fucking loved it. Acting's good, writing is terrific, everything. It goes into the second season, and I'm thinking, okay, I know there's not a second book, so what the fuck is this possibly going to be about? And much to my surprise, because I was very skeptical, second season was fucking fantastic. First season dealt mostly with suicides, because 13 Reasons Why is, a girl kills herself and she leaves 7 tapes.
Yeah.
Yeah, with 13 reasons for 13 different people. Second season...
Wait, there's only 7 tapes?
Like a side A and a side B.
Oh, okay.
Right, yeah. And then second season, spoiler alert!
That's 14.
She didn't make a side B for tape 7. Some other character did later. Oops. But second...
You know that at the end of Sixth Sense, Bruce Willis was dead the whole time, right?
What? Oh, wait. Yeah, I saw that on 51st Dates.
You are the only motherfucker I know that had the Sixth Sense ruined by that movie.
Yep.
And if you ever watch Always Sunny, which I highly recommend, he goes... Oh yeah, the twist at the end of Sixth Sense was that guy was Bruce Willis in a toupee the entire time. That was the twist.
It's fucking dumb. So dumb. Oh, Pitbull. Anyway, second season is about the subsequent trials about a character who raped another character. And so the second season focused a lot on rape and sexual misconduct between high school athletes and stuff.
Like Game of Thrones?
Yeah, no.
Is there that much rape in it?
No, I mean, there's a lot of alluding to rape that happened. Like, for example... they have the clubhouse. The athletes have the clubhouse, and they have a box full of Polaroids that has the athletes fucking drunken, passed out girls.
Jesus
so there's a lot of alluding to it, and the trial is very heavily... it's not based on the rapist, goddammit, specifically, although it eventually turns to that. It's just... There's a lot of that in that second season. So while first season is mostly about suicide, second season is mostly about rape. And yeah, I guess there was so much to it that people, the crybabies of this politically correct era, went online, their fucking blogs, and said, oh shit, all this needless rape and blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, it's not needless. It's not, say, a movie... I mean, you and I both... compare rape scenes for pure entertainment value. But there's some movies out there that I'd probably watch and go, okay, no matter how well done that was, it was probably not needed for the story.
I highly doubt that anybody goes, that was a well-done rape scene.
Well, besides me, yeah.
Well, if you're looking at it like a filmmaker, then that makes sense.
Or just a person who really enjoys, revenge and justice.
Okay.
If they're doing rape in the name of revenge, then, like Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, how she fucking...
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
Do you know that they're making another movie about it?
A girl
Nope.
in the flames or something or whatever?
Nope.
What
There is, I think the first one was the girl with the dragon tattoo.
Yeah.
Then there was the boy that kicked a hornet's nest.
No, it was all girl. The girl who kicked the hornet's nest.
It was?
Yeah.
Okay, well then there's the girl that did something else.
Something in flames.
Yeah, but they skipped from the first book to the fourth book. So now it's the girl in the spider web or some shit. And it looks fucking dope, but it's not the same person from the first movie. Now she's seen in this book as like a fucking superhero lady that kind of hurts men that hurt girls or some shit.
I haven't seen The Hornet's Nest in a long time, and I also watched, the original Norwegian, I think it is, or Swedish.
That's why you know the story, because I don't.
Yeah. But I don't think I ever watched, whatever the third one was, the girl who played with fire.
That's what it was.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, they were threatening... All these crybabies whined about the second season of 13 Reasons Why, saying it was so needless. But the thing is, that show was not needless in the way that it did it. Maybe there was a bit... No. I will not advocate their stupid defense at all. It was...
They should call it pathetically correct.
Yeah, that's good. The beauty of that show is that it's so well written that not only is it entertaining, but it's raising awareness, I believe. It's such an amazing show. If it's not advocating suicide. If anything, it should be advocating people to get help. At the end of every fucking episode, it goes, if you know someone who's in trouble, here's some numbers. At the end of every fucking episode, why would they advocate it? I'm gonna be popular just like this fictional character. That's fucking stupid. If anybody's thinking like that, it's because their own dumbass fault. Don't blame the show. Anyway,
well,
they almost
if they are thinking like that, we should just let them kill themselves, and because survival of the fittest.
Exactly, natural selection.
People are fucking dumb.
Yeah, just let the dummies kill themselves anyway. Just let it happen. Stop trying to defend them.
Humanity, just being a human being is just, like Doug Stanhope put it, it's just supply and demand. Mm-hmm. We have way too much supply and no fucking demand. We have way too many people on this planet. It's overpopulated. Just take the labels off of coffee and start and bleach and shit and let people die off for a couple years. I've
been telling a few people now, ever since I had this realization, but I truly believe that overpopulation can, whether directly or indirectly, be responsible for all of the major problems facing mankind. War and boundary issues, world hunger.
Well, yeah, definitely world hunger.
Yeah, absolutely.
And some people refuse to accept it, and some people go, some people don't care, but world hunger, definitely, because America... We're just these fucking spoiled brats that need everything. Mm-hmm. So we take all the resources we possibly can to make sure that we're somewhat comfortable. And even though we're quote-unquote comfortable, way better off than any other fucking third world country, we still bitch about it.
Yep.
And people go, no, they just got... God doesn't like them as much. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, so God exists, but he likes that... Ethiopian African children are skin and bones. You can see their ribs, and they're just dying covered in flies. And that's
What kind of logic is that?
I guess if he needs to, that little kid needs to pray more, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. They don't like the blacks. They don't like Africans. And
you didn't just correct yourself, did you?
No,
okay.
I didn't. It wasn't a correction. It was actually more of a specification, I guess.
Okay.
Anyway, another thing I saw on Ancient Aliens. It made a real quick.
I was trying to think of what the original tangent was.
Yeah, we do that. It made a really quick couch. Jesus.
Get on the fucking couch.
They made a statement about it real quick, saying, if we reach 10 billion people on this planet, life as we know it will be unsustainable. And we're already, like, really close to 8. and it grows exponentially. So we're pretty fucking fucked. Not that any of them care. And for all we know, there's aliens living among us and all that other crazy stuff that I learned about. I'm convinced that there's either aliens living among us, or they absolutely, without a doubt in my mind, have helped shape our history, our politics, and aliens are Illuminati. They've shaped our history since the dawn of man. And there was one episode talking about how they may have, and this has been a theory for a long time, but it says that we may have been created by aliens themselves. And I'm starting to believe that.
This is the part of the show where it strangely, randomly, just out of nowhere cuts off and you hear muffling because you and I are being put in black bags and being dragged off into a CIA holding cell because you're talking about the Illuminati.
Yeah, but no one... That's the thing about it, though. Whoever is in charge, whether it be aliens or not, or human, they don't actually do that sort of thing unless you actually have proof, evidence, and are actually proven threat. People like you and me who just talk about this shit, there are people like us all over the place. They're not bagging us up because we're not threats. We're not actually doing anything about it. We don't have any evidence.
Yeah, we just bitch and complaining, oh, this is not how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not going to watch TV.
Yeah.
But we're
bitch moan. All right, where's Netflix?
We're still doing some more than some people. There are people that don't bitch and moan about it.
Yeah, at least we're bitching and moaning.
Yeah, we have shit. At least we have a problem with how the world is. Other people go, I like the way it is.
You know what I also like to bitch and moan about?
Wait, hold on. Quick thing. So, in Inferno, that movie...
Which I have yet to see.
Oh, dude. Such a good movie.
I want to watch it after I'm done reading Dante's Inferno.
Oh, okay. Good. Okay, cool.
I'm about halfway through.
Okay. Well, then, I mean, I'm not going to tell you what it's about, but... you've seen the other two, right? Angels and Demons?
Yeah.
Okay, so... it's just this dude is talking about overpopulation in the beginning, and he's like, we're a minute to midnight. He's talking about overpopulation.
I've actually seen like the first 15 minutes.
Oh, okay, cool. Mm-hmm. So, Trump is, like, he got rid of the EPA and all this stuff, and he cut all regulations, like, we can fucking spill chemicals from pharmaceutical companies into rivers and shit again, and oil, and it doesn't fucking matter. And now that, just for some weird reason, I've never thought of this before, but humanity is also pollution. And as long, like, the more people we have, the more productive companies, excuse me, let me correct myself, pyramids can be. The pyramids can be more productive, and all these rich people get more money. Mm-hmm. So, chances are, actually, if NASA's been cut, because the funding on NASA was cut too, the rich people are going to die just like us, because if dumbass didn't cut off NASA, they could have been sustaining life on a different planet, and when this one goes to shit, they could just fly off with all their riches.
Who's to say that they're still not? Who's to say that they didn't cut their funding publicly, but the program and the agency is still totally going on, just to a much smaller scale and kept secret? Because that's what I truly believe, and that's what frightens me the most, because you know my obsession with the apocalypse. One of the major reasons why I'm obsessed with the apocalypse is because I desperately hope, not just for my sake, but for the sake of this world, and maybe if mankind is ever to be saved and not be such douchebags worldwide, we need to hit the reset button. But
that's going to happen eventually when we get 10 billion people anyway.
But the problem is, I think that whoever's in charge of things and all of the people who have the money to be included in the know, those people, I feel like they have the technology where they already know they can sustain themselves on another planet, even if it's just the moon or something, or they can sustain themselves in like the underground, no matter what the catastrophe is. I just feel like if and when that reset button comes, it's not going to change anything, at least not long term, because those same people already know how to handle it, and mankind is going to keep going on as shitty as it is because those people will be alive.
That's what pisses me off the most.
Exactly.
Is that all these rich people are rich because they did something evil.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's how they stepped on people to get rich, or they had really good ideas, and, like, I don't know the fuck to pronounce his name. Ellen.
Oh, the guy who did Tesla? Elon Musk?
Yeah, he did. I think he did PayPal first, though. See, that was a good idea, and Tesla's a good idea. Unfortunately, Nikola Tesla's probably rolling around in his grave, seeing how they're actually using his ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Because the dude came up with electric-powered shit back when he was alive, way back in the fucking day, and now in 2018, it's just becoming a thing. We have a Tesla plant here in Reno, and the housing market is going through the fucking roof. Homelessness is climbing dramatically because people around here, there's no cap as to how much rent can be here, apparently. So people that don't have a job at Tesla or Panasonic or whatever can't afford rent, and homelessness is going just fucking, it's increasing.
Yeah.
I saw this thing on the news about 2 weeks ago where they're like, well, we realize that there's a housing problem, so we're going to build an apartment complex in Sparks, and rent is going to be $450 or some shit. And I went, okay, so how long is it going to take to build this place, number one? Number two, it's going to be super fucking cheap, so unfortunately you're probably just going to be building a ghetto. Yeah. That's what happens. And it's not being biased or being an asshole. It's just some weird phenomenon that happens.
Statistics.
Where if there's low rent places, it kind of brings the bad people into that place. And it's only one fucking building in all of this city. And they go, that should fix the problem. Fucking rich cocksuckers.